Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Read and Reread. I'm Angelia, and today I'm doing a tag video. I was tagged twice to do this video, but it has taken me a couple of weeks to get my act together, and it is the favorite people tag. This song was originated by Gareth from Book Songs and Other Magic, and I was tagged first by James Holder and then by the Mild Rumpus. So I am sorry for the delay, especially James, who tagged me like 2 or 3 weeks ago. But I went out of town and I had some videos kind of pre-made and all this stuff. But anyway, I finally had a break in the action and I'm ready to catch up and do this tag. And this is one of those chatty tags that is mostly not about books. So if you're looking for lots of book content, after question number 1, you're not getting it. So you'll have to go find some other videos, but this is a fun one about different favorite things, some of which I have struggled to come up with an answer or have no answer to, but I'm going to do the best I can. And I will include the 3 videos in the notes: Gareth, James, and Mild Rumpus, and you can see their videos as well, all very entertaining. Okay, I've got the questions over here, so let's get right to it. The first one is favorite author. Okay, well, this is the only one that's going to be really long-winded because I cannot, of course, name just one favorite author. So I have jotted down some notes, and I've divided it into some living people and some deceased people. So some of my favorite authors. And I'm definitely overthinking this. So I thought, well, wait a minute, I'm not a completist. There's nobody that I have there's some people I've read everything that they've written, but maybe I didn't like it all. And some people I love them, but I haven't read everything. And if they're new and I've only read one book and I loved it, I thought, well, maybe that doesn't count. So anyway, cut all the overthinking. Here's some of my favorite currently producing authors: Emily St. John Mandel, Kate Atkinson. What did I write? What does that say? Oh, Percival Everett. It looked like it said Pequal. I'm like, who's that? Percival Everett. Elizabeth Strout, Jess Kidd, Colson Whitehead, Sarah Waters, Ann Patchett, James McBride. Okay, those are some that I've read multiple books by, and they're still writing, and I'm loving what they are printing, producing, publishing, whatever they're doing. I love their books. All right, some of my favorites that are no longer with us include Jane Austen, Charlotte Bronte, Octavia Butler, Flannery O'Connor, Raymond Carver, William Shakespeare, and J.D. Salinger. And I know I'm leaving out a million people. I mean, right now I just thought of Edith Wharton, Toni Morrison. I don't know. There's more. I'm whatever I say, I forgot somebody really important. So that's what these favorite lists, they make me nuts because I just freeze up and then I think of the best answer later on or when somebody mentions it in the comments, and then I just Nevertheless, she persisted. All right, number 2, favorite comedy actor or comedian. Well, now this one, I mean, who I like in a stand-up act is not necessarily the same as who I like in an acting role, because some of them it doesn't translate that well. So some of my favorite people to watch their stand-up, which, not that I go out to these shows, but I watch them like on HBO. John Mulaney, Wanda Sykes, who else? I don't know. Okay, now I'm drawing one of my blanks. But from in acting, Robin Williams, but I didn't like his stand-up. Kate McKinnon, and who else? I thought of somebody. I know I'm leaving somebody out. I don't know. I feel like I'm forgetting like my favorite, funniest person, and now I can't think. Eugene Levy's pretty awesome. I don't know. This whole tag's gonna make me nuts. Okay, next one. Favorite dramatic or serious actor. Okay, Olivia Colman, full stop, end of the sentence. It's Olivia Colman. Favorite politician. Oh my gosh, let's just open up all the cans of all the worms. Let's see. Actually, if you watch my channel at all, it's probably not a great mystery what type of people I'm about to name. So first of all, we shall mention the late, great Ann Richards, former governor of Texas. She was the governor when I moved here in the 90s, the early 90s, but it was a bait and switch because it's been downhill ever since, and it's just been a parade of nincompoops ever since she left. More recently, Barack Obama, and currently Pete Buttigieg. I think he is probably the smartest person in the game right now. Every time he's on a talk show or he's interviewed, I'm really impressed by him, and he has a sense of humor too. So I'll go with those three. Favorite film writer or director? Okay, I am just kind of a dud on this question because um, I'm not like really attached to any particular film writer or director. I like a wide assortment of movies and a wide assortment of TV shows. I can't really think. I mean, sometimes I'll hear that somebody from one project did this other project, and then I'll think, oh, maybe that will be good. And maybe it is, maybe it's not. I'm absolutely not any big aficionado of any one director or writer, I think. Although, if I graphed out all my favorites, a pattern might emerge, but I don't know what it is. So moving on. Favorite new discovery. Okay, I don't know. Maybe I'm supposed to talk about some kind of land-breaking medical research here, but I'm not going to. And my discovery might not even be new. It might be everyone else has had this thing for 10 years, but it's new to me, and I'm kind of obsessed with it. So here we go. This is the Yeti Colster, and it holds your can and keeps it cold, and it doesn't sweat. I love Yetis. The Stanley Cup craze, I don't know what's going on with that, but I've loved Yetis for years. I like the cups. I like to travel various things. There's a whole bunch of them that I kind of like that I have no need for, but I try to think of reasons that I need them. But I got this one for Christmas, and so you put your can in there, and then you put the lid on, and then your can doesn't fall out and it stays cold. Because I like to drink like Waterloos and other fizzy waters in the evening, and it gets warm halfway through because I kind of sip at it, and then I have to stick it back in the fridge for a while, but now I don't have to. And I love this so much that I had to go and get the one that goes with the skinny cans because I love these Perrier waters. And so I just got this the other day because Dick's Sporting Goods sent me a $20 gift card for buying too many shoes, I guess. So it goes in, close the lid, and my can will stay cold. My beverage will be refreshing, and that is my favorite new discovery. Favorite musician or singer? I did the song tag last year, which is a really fun tag if you've never done it. I'll put mine down in the notes, and I talked a lot about my deep love of 80s music. 80s is my favorite musical decade, probably followed by the 70s. And that just, look at me, look at my age. But if I had to pick one, okay, I think I'd probably have to go with David Bowie. Although, probably Talking Heads, Elvis Costello, those would be runners up. I mean, there are a lot of bands. I would really like to name like 10, but if I only can do one, I'm going to go with Bowie. There, that's my answer. Okay, there's one more question. This is the one that has really thrown me, and it is biggest inspirational person. I just cannot. I thought about it. I racked my brain. I talked to Steven. I couldn't. There's a million small inspirations all the time. People inspire me or motivate me in all kinds of ways all the time, all my life. But biggest inspirational person, it's just so lofty. I'm flummoxed. I'm flabbergasted. I am stumped, and I have choked. So I'm not naming anybody. It makes it sound like I am devoid of inspiration, which isn't true. I just cannot wrap my mind around this immense concept. The last one is to tag some people. And because this tag kind of went around a couple weeks ago when I was occupied and out of town, I didn't pay attention to who got tagged, and I missed a bunch of videos that week. So if you think this is fun and you are less flummoxed than I am and you want to do this tag, you are now tagged, and I would love to hear your answers. Surely they will be better than mine, more insightful, more erudite, more something, more there, because I didn't even answer a couple of them. So anyway, I did have fun, even though I came up short on a couple of them. It was a good time. So thank you to James and Mild Rumpus for tagging me. I hope you had a good time, and I'll be back soon. Bye-bye.